Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to the channel. Now it may be snowing outside, but it's not snowing in Costco, and that's where I'm headed. I have a few supplies I need to stock up on. We took something back that we no longer needed, and I have $139, and I decided to stock up on the house a little bit and get some essentials that we need that we're kind of running out of, or I no longer have the backup of it because I'm using it. So let's get in Costco, let's see what they have, and let's get some shopping done. And here we go, headed into the Costco. Now, I'm just here to be really fast. I don't have all day to be here, so I'm not going to go look at everything, but there are a few things that did catch my eye, like these beautiful fruit trees. They already had sprouts and everything. They're only $19.99. I think that's a really good deal for a tree that's eventually going to feed your family in a couple of years, you know. I definitely think that fruit trees are worth the investment. And those of you who have EBT or food stamps, just so you know that you can buy fruit trees from your food stamps because that's considered food. You can get raspberry or blackberry bushes as well on EBT. Anything that produces food, you can get, just if you didn't know. And then they had these beautiful plants. This elephant ear, I love elephant ears. 9 of them for $13.99. It's not too bad. Some of these bulbs were already sprouting here in these flower bulb pots. Those looked pretty cool. I could see why people get those. $29 though, that's a bit much for my budget. They have cool things like kayaks, boats, tents. I love Costco, they have so much stuff. Here's a deck bench that you can store stuff in outside. I need one of those just for my kids' bedroom with their toys. They had all kinds of nifty gadgets. Here's a Ninja Speedy. They had a Vitamix over there. Here's a toaster oven. That looks pretty cool. I was looking for their vacuum sealers because I wanted to get some of their bags. I'm sending my mom home with my old vacuum sealer, and I wanted to get her a case of bags. Their bags are really great there at Costco. Here's the containers I use. They're at $24.99. I do like to wait till they go on sale for $20 if I were to get them. They had these nifty Cambros, which I am used to in the work industry, in the kitchen industry. So here's just a couple of 2 quarts. I have the 6 quarts I got from there, which are really nice. These come in handy for prep all the time. I highly suggest them. Here's some organizers, $20 though for just fridge organizers. Seems like a bit much. Those containers are really nice too, the snap lid ones. Here's ones kind of like the one I have, except they're plastic. Here's a more example of all the great things you can find at Costco. Here's some different barbecue grills. They had a lawnmower. I have a Kamado grill, but I don't have a big barbecue grill. And then this Camp Chef caught my eye because this is where you can do like canning outside. So you can water bath outside and you don't have to heat up your whole kitchen. Here's a portable one that I thought was a reasonable price because that's one that you can take camping with you if you want to use that instead of having the open fire, and it's only $80. I thought that was pretty reasonable. And then they have all kinds of swimming stuff and water stuff as well. Here's some different rafts and floats. Here's a splash pad for $24.99. I think that's a pretty good deal, considering getting that for the kids if they don't break it. They're always breaking everything. And look at this play place. Man, or playground, whatever. This is really awesome. My kids would love something like this. Time to pull out the list and start shopping with what it is that I need. I like to have cases of bottled water on hand just for emergencies. So I grabbed a pack of that. We need toilet paper as always. We're down to our last box of those. So we need to stock up on that. I'm also there for some paper towels as well. And just, they're definitely not short on toilet paper. Just, they have a wall of toilet paper. It was just like, wow. It was a bit overwhelming seeing all that toilet paper there, but they sell it. Now, luckily, I don't need any paper plates or anything like that. That saves you a lot of money by not having to buy plastic and paper plates, just by having plates that yourself that you wash. Then grabbing some paper towels. I do need to make some of my own paper towels like that I have, but it's nice. Paper towels are a nice convenience. I do not buy Kleenexes. We actually use either paper towels or toilet paper to blow our nose. I don't know if that's best. I feel like it's all the same anyway, so what do you guys do on yours? And then here's a bunch of commercial toilet paper and stuff that they sell for restaurants. I don't know about you guys, but this Sprayway is the best cleaner I found for windows that does not streak. So we used a bunch of it cleaning all of our windows last weekend, so we're grabbing another one of those. I don't like these toilet wand things. They seem pretty wasteful when used and done, and they cost a lot of money. So I usually just skip those and just buy the cleaner. It's stocking up on the laundry soap that we use, so I grabbed one of those. I really like this powdered brand. I find that it's the most cost effective and it gets our clothes cleaned. So it is our detergent of choice. Here's the Kirkland brand of Dawn dish soap, $7.49, not too bad. I wish I would have caught how much that Cascade was, but we use the Costco brand for our dishwashers, and it works fantastic. I love this brand. I have zero complaints about it. They did have Dawn was on sale this week, so that was pretty nice if you did need to stock up with that. I have a lot of dish soap though, so I decided to skip that. Ziploc bags are also on sale. That's a good place to get them and at a good price when they're on sale. They had a bunch of their laundry stuff on sale, but I don't use any of that stuff. We just use the powder. I know a lot of people who use the Kirkland Free and Clear, and that works pretty well for them, so that's on sale. And then they had trash bags. We used the 13-gallon one as well as the big extra large one, so I grabbed one of those. That was $20 there for that, but that'll last us, 2 months worth of trash bags, so that's not too terrible. I was going to grab some of this Airwick, but I noticed that it comes with a whole new one, and we don't really need any more, and I don't really like the fresh scent. I do like that Hawaiian breeze, though. They had more Ziplocs on sale, but I had just gotten a quart one, so I don't need any of those. I don't really go through Ziplocs. However, with it being summer, I am going to be making some peanut butter and jellies and putting them in Ziplocs and putting them in the freezer for easy grabbing for when we're on the go, and that multi-pack is pretty great. They also have freezer paper, which is pretty cool for if you're wanting to wrap your own meats. I don't really know what else freezer paper would be good for, if anybody else knows. I think it's mostly just for meats for the freezer. This parchment paper caught my eye, $13, because I was looking for some the other day and I could not find any. So I was like, well, might as well grab it while I see it and I know that I need it, even though it wasn't on my list. And then they have some cool aluminum foil here if you're looking for some restaurant style ones. They sell them there, which are really nice. Then I'm going into the dairy cooler. I'm on the hunt for some butter. They had so many different types of butter, and sometimes it can be overwhelming trying to pick what's the right one. So whenever you're looking, look here at the price per pound. That's going to give you the best deal. So that was seven something. This is 5.49. So that's going to tell you the cheapest option. So sometimes something may weigh more or weigh less or cost more or be on sale, but you want to look to see what that price per pound or per unit is. That's the best way to find the best deal if you didn't know that. If you have any shopping tips on how you guys find the best deal for items like that, please let us know below. This is the best time for us all to be learning from each other on how to save money and how to shop around. They had so many different butters though. Here's organic butter. I ended up grabbing the butter with that was a big pound of it, not separated into quarters, because I didn't mind that. Now, I do like their heavy whipping cream. It's finally under $10. It's like $9.49, but it was up to $10.50. Their Go-Gurt was on sale. I don't usually get this, though, because it has a lot of sugar, and I usually try and feed the kids Greek yogurt. So even though that's a good deal, I did not get Yoplait because I feel like it's a lot of sugar. So if I do get yogurt, I usually try and get Greek yogurt. I did stock up on my half and half, though. I use that for my coffee, and $4.49 is good. The date was until June 9th, so that's plenty of time. It's good to stock these up because they last a while in your fridge. So I always try and do that if I'm looking to stock up. I do need some cream cheese. Philadelphia, again, I'm looking at the price per unit. So this is 3.3 for Philadelphia, 2.6 for this brand that comes into a giant block, or 0.164 seemed to be the best deal. And I was looking to make sure this was 3 pounds, and this is 3 pounds, and they're pre-separated into blocks. So I thought that was the best deal. Let's give that a try. Sour cream is a good deal here as well if your family likes to go through sour cream. My daughter can eat it by the spoonful. And here's all of our eggs. If you guys are curious about egg prices right now, we are lucky to have our own chicken, so I am not needing of eggs, but I thought I'd give you guys a look through. Same thing with the milk. I get milk from the food bank every week, so I do not need to look at milk. So that is very fortunate for me. I can just walk on past that. Look at this giant bag of tater tots. I've been having my eye on that. A lot of this frozen food, we don't really get this too much. Sometimes I might get the corn dogs, but I find them pretty cheap at Winco, so I don't get those. Sometimes I get the Dino chicken nuggets if we need to have some days where like the mother-in-law's cooking for him or something, we'll do those. Here's some chicken wings on sale. But look at this, guys. They're selling a whole roasted pig. Like, you get a whole entire pig. Like, I've never even seen this, and they have it here at Costco. So I guess that's the thing around here. Is that something for the holidays coming up? I don't know. You guys tell me to roast a whole pig. That was interesting. My mom was like, nope, wouldn't be me. These bags are really convenient. I almost picked up one of those to have it in the freezer, but I was like, nah, that's okay. Because those are really nice. You just throw them in a pan, add some water, and then they heat up pretty quickly and you got a good dinner. They had some good seafood on sale. My husband's not a seafood person though, so I really do not cook seafood that often, so that's usually something I walk on by. Coffee, however, is on my list, and as you can see, it's a giant row of all these different types of coffee. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the butter, and I'm just going to start looking at the price per unit, price per pound, and see which one's going to be the best deal. Some of them are 2.5 pounds, some of them are 3 pounds, some of them are whole beans, some of them are ground. So it's kind of just a variety of the different ones. I don't mind the Kirkland. It's 2.5 pounds for that one. Sometimes I would get the Folgers. I just wish that they had the size of Folgers in dark roast, but they only have it in classic roast. Dunkin's on sale. Some people say they really like Dunkin' coffee. So it all depends on what you like. I will get that one right there for my mother-in-law, and we will have that sometimes if we run out of our coffee, so I don't mind Folgers. I am going to go with this dark roast, though, and it's the Kirkland brand. It's really good. I like super strong coffee, so that ends up being the one I go for. But they have these other ones that you can look at that are like gourmet selection that I'm just like, woof, $31. Back up, beep, beep, beep. So we're going to be getting 2 of those coffees just to have it nice and stocked up. I don't know how these influencers do everything one-handed, man. Sitting here grabbing it with one hand while you're trying to hold the camera with the other hand. I don't know how they do it. I need some more practice. But anyway, so we're going to be grabbing 2 of those and throwing them in the cart, and that is good for the coffee. They also have coffee pods available. They had some of those on sale. I've never used a Keurig. I mean, I've used one, but I've never owned one before, so we just do regular coffee. And they had this boba milk tea on sale. I've never tried those either. Are those really good? Anybody who uses those a lot. Hunter Bay's coffee is really good too. This is where I get my maple syrup, $11.99, so $12 for a thing of maple syrup is not too terrible. They had a couple of other things on sale, some chips. I was hesitating, almost got these pork rinds for Mom, but she can't really handle spicy anymore, so I decided just to get her some regular ones instead. We don't really do any cereal or need any of that. They had tons of clothes and books and all kinds of stuff that's for sale there, but I didn't have time to look at any of that. They did have some of these applesauce pouches on sale, but with the kids homeschooling, we don't really need those too often, and they could have like 3 of those at a time, so I just don't get those. They did have tons of formula there. I haven't noticed any shortages lately of anything. Has anybody noticed any shortages lately? The only thing I noticed the other day here was that they had Tylenol limited to 1, so child's Tylenol. So I grabbed one just because there was a limit. I figured why not, just in case. I am at the end of the store and I am all done, so let's head to the checkout and let's see what the damage is to my wallet. Dun dun dun.
Have a great day.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing today?
Oh, doing great.
All right, that's good to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. well, we made it from Costco. I have a couple more stops to run and then we're headed home. Luckily, I got it all in. I did spend a little more than I wanted to. I spent $71 over my budget, but I'm okay with that because we got some stuff that we really needed, and it just feels like a weight lifted off you when you have stuff stocked up, right? So let's get home, let's get it unloaded, and let's see what I got. Well, everybody, I am home. I have my haul. I'll display it on my counter for you, just to kind of give you a little recap of what I bought. All right, so I got my 3 creamers here. The half and half is more for my coffee. Like I said, the date's good till the 9th. What am I knocking over? Crab-a-lanch. And then this, the heavy cream, I like to keep for like recipes or for sauces, or if I'm really needing a good quality cup of coffee, I'll throw some heavy cream in there. And then I got the salted butter, the 4-pound blocks. I don't mind using those, and it saves me a little bit of money, so that's why I get those. And then they had the cream cheese. I haven't tried this cream cheese yet, so I'm excited to give that a try. And then my granola bars, so we got the protein ones, we got the sweet and salty, which were on sale. I grabbed these at the checkout at the last minute. I could not find any parchment the other day, so I went ahead and got myself some parchment paper. And then we stocked up on paper towels and toilet paper, and both of these were $20, so $20. The heavy whipping cream was $10, this was $4.50, so it all just kind of adds up pretty fast. I only got 17 things, it's not like I got a lot of things, right? So laundry detergent, this is what I found works the best for our family and is the most budget friendly. So I got a backup of laundry detergent because we're about halfway through our current one. And again, $20. I got 2 things of coffee. They were $14 each, but this will last us for the rest of the month, right? So that's kind of how you got to think about it. And then we needed more trash bags, and then that adds up. So all this stuff adds up quickly. Got a case of bottled water just because I like to have bottled water on hand in case we need to go anywhere, or it's easy just to grab, or just in case of emergency you want to have water. And then I got our Ultrasign, our dishwasher things, and then I got some really good spray cleaner, which will last us a while too. So I may have spent quite a bit of money and more than what I was going in there for, but that's okay. My mom has been giving me some cash just to kind of help with the stuff that she's using up just by being an extra person here. So that was nice that I was able to get some stuff to stock up the house with that money and with our return. That's always fun. Thanks for coming along and going shopping with me. It was pretty quick in that store, so that was great. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see some more hauls from me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Mama Baird's.